good. I have to tell you, it is so nice that this dog got let out today to join us. The American Cancer Society is clearly dedicated to preventing cancer and saving lives through research, education, and patient services. And Mathew Truster is the American Cancer Society's community relations manager. So I want to welcome you first, Matthew.
Well, thank you, Nikki. It's so nice for you to have us.
And it's great to have your friends that you brought along, Mitch and Jeb. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm so glad that you brought them with you today, though.
We're glad to have them here with us to kick off our Bark for Life for this year.
Yes, and I want to, first, before we talk about Bark for Life, because obviously that's what we really want to get into today, but for those who don't know, let's talk first about the mission of the American Cancer Society.
Sure. A lot of things that we do is about staying well, getting well, finding cures, and fighting back with our advocacy.
And you certainly are doing a wonderful job of that, and just the efforts that you're making across the entire state. Can you talk about some of the programs and services offered throughout New Mexico?
Sure. There's several different programs that we've got available, like our Road to Recovery, Reach to Recovery, Look Good, Feel Better sessions. We also have a lot of things that are available through different areas of the state. But again, a great way to find out things that are going on is through our 1-800 number or through cancer.org.
Okay, and what is that 1-800 number? We'll get it again on the screen after, but...
It's 1-800-227-2345.
That's easy enough to remember. And I think that it's really important that we get a lot of people involved in a lot of the fundraising opportunities that you're offering right now. So let's talk about some of these fundraising efforts, and I know that's part of why Jeb's here today.
Well, that's one of the reasons. Bark for Life is just one of our 31 events that we do across the state.
That's great.
And so it's really neat that we raise over $2.5 million here in New Mexico. And the neat thing is we're able to keep $2.2 million of that here for research.
Really?
Through the Cancer Society, through the Cancer Center, and through UNM in New Mexico State.
I'm glad you said that, because I was curious how much of the money actually stays in the state.
Right. We're very fortunate because we have so many research facilities to be able to keep that here in New Mexico through the grants.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's so good to hear about. And I want to talk about Bark for Life, because it's a wonderful event that you're doing. And of course, we have our own representative today. Right. So let's talk a little bit about this exciting fundraising opportunity.
Well, the neat thing about Bark for Life is it's part of the Relay for Life, and on our Relay for Lives, we don't have a lot of we don't ask for people to bring their pets, and so Bark for Life is a way for everybody to have their canine friends with them and help in the fundraising efforts. This year we're hoping to have over 100 dogs. Wow. And hopefully raise over $30,000.
Oh, that's a good goal. In fact, let's take a look at some of the photos from last year's event.
That's right.
Now this is the whole is this the whole group of people that participated?
That were some of the people who were registering. You talked earlier about Jerry Klein Park playing tennis there.
Yes.
That's where we have the event.
Oh, good.
And so we walk around the green part of the park and then all the way back around the tennis courts. But we had several different people. We had over 60 registered participants, along with their human friends. There's Buddy. He was having a lot of fun last year, and so we really are looking forward to, have more dogs there and have a lot more fun this year.
That's fabulous. And is Jeb going to be participating this year?
Yes, ma'am. We probably will be there.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, now this is a big dog.
Yeah, he weighs about 125 pounds.
Wow. And it's so important. We talk all the time about pet care and that our dogs are parts of our family, and unfortunately dogs get cancer too.
Yeah.
So I think it's a wonderful thing to involve the dogs and have them be a part of this wonderful effort.
Well, it's really been interesting that when I was at the event last year, they were talking about that some of the same cancer drugs they use on humans, they use on the dogs. So? And so it's neat that the research that we're doing can help everybody.
Wow. See, and I didn't realize that they were able to do that. That's a wonderful thing, because like I said, it's part of the family. It's part of the family, and how I have to say, you must get some really good exercise with this dog.
Yeah, he keeps us busy. He's one of 5 that we have at our house.
Really?
So, yeah.
Well, he's a beauty. He's very well behaved, I must say, on set as well. Jeb, you're doing fabulous. You're one of our best guests. I want to remind everybody also how they can reach the American Cancer Society. I know you mentioned it earlier, but let's take a look on the screen so people can jot all this information down as well. And we're first going to talk about the event information.
Great.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
So our Bark for Life's at Jerry Klein Park at 6941 Constitution Northeast near Louisiana and I-40, right where those tennis courts are.
Yes.
And it's Saturday, August 20th, 6 to 8 p.m.
Oh, that's a good time of day too, because it's not quite as hot.
Right.
We like that. And of course, you could also go to the website, and we also want to mention how you can reach the American Cancer Society.
Sure, through either cancer.org or 1-800-227-2345.
And people can contribute whatever they're comfortable with.
You bet.
And we appreciate that.
Online, offline, they can do it any way they'd like.
Great. Well, Matthew and Mitch and Jeb, thank you all so much for being here today. We really appreciate it, and a lot of people will head out for Bark for Life. I know that much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we are rocking in the kitchen with the Hard Rock's Tea Walk Cafe. That's next.